Chapter 11. Subject, Verb Agreement. As a rule, the verb in a sentence always agrees with the subject in number and person. If the subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, the verb is also plural. Read the following sentences. First, the child cries. Second, children cry. Sometimes it is difficult to tell whether the subject is singular or plural. Here are some rules which will help to find out if the subject is singular or plural. When a sentence has two singular subjects joined by the conjunction and, the verb must be plural. For example, first, Neha and Minnie are there. Second, Vivek and Vikram have not come today. If two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing, the verb must be singular. For example, first, my friend and guide is here. Second, his brother and benefactor has come to see him. When the subject is the formal there, the verb agrees with the real subject that follows it. For example, first, there are 40 members in our team. Second, there was a big tree in the garden. If two subjects together express one idea, the verb may be in the singular. For example, first, no hard and fast rule is followed here. Second, the long and short of the matter is that he has decided to leave. If two subjects are preceded by each and every, the verb is usually singular. For example, first, each of the players was honored. Second, every event was keenly observed. When the subjects joined by or nor are of different numbers, the verb must be plural and the plural subject must be placed next to the verb. For example, first, neither Vishal nor his friends were happy. Second, no guides or textbooks are available in the market. Nouns which are plural in form but singular in the meaning take a singular verb. For example, first, the news is good. Second, physics is my favorite subject. When the subject is one of, followed by a plural noun, the verb is singular, to agree with one. For example, first, one of the girls in our group was scared. Second, one of my cousins likes swimming. A collective noun takes a singular verb when the collection is thought of as a whole. A plural verb is used when the collection is thought of separate individuals. For example, first, the jury has agreed. Second, the members of the team were present. A pair of, when applied to things like trousers, scissors, shoes, where two components are always thought of together, takes a singular verb. For example, first, the pair of trousers is in the cupboard. Second, there is a pair of scissors on the table. However, if we omit the words a pair of and merely use the plural words, then it must take a plural verb. For example, first, his socks were lost. Second, his spectacles were new. Classified categories such as clothing, footwear, stationery, etc. take a singular verb. For example, first, the stationery is of good quality. Second, the furniture is beautiful. A number of is always followed by a plural verb, since it means several or many. For example, first, there have been a number of events this year. Second, a large number of people are joining the club. Names of certain diseases and of certain science or branches of knowledge which end in S take a singular verb. For example, first, mathematics is an interesting subject. Second, ethics is a branch of philosophy. A dozen, since it denotes a plural number, takes a plural verb. For example, first, there are a dozen bananas on the table. Second, there are a dozen eggs in the refrigerator. Some of, half of, and any other fraction of take a plural verb in the reference is to number, that is, to things that are countable, but a singular verb if the reference is to amount of quantity, that is, non-countables. For example, first, some of the houses were big. Second, half of the land was fertile. Third, half of the eggs were rotten. Fourth, some of the milk has curdled. The qualifier many refers to numbers and is plural. Much refers to amount and is thus singular. For example, first, many of the mangoes were raw. Second, much of the countryside was flooded. When a plural number applies to distances, weights, heights, or amounts of money taken as a whole, it is treated as a singular and takes a singular verb. For example, first, 2 kilograms of sugar costs 60 rupees. Second, 5 million rupees is a lot of money. Third, 10 miles is not a great distance. If the name of a house or hotel or the title of a book is plural, it takes a singular verb since it is only one title or one building. For example, first, The Arabian Nights is my favorite book. Second, The Seven Seas is situated on the high street. The following take singular verbs: either, either of, neither of, each of, everyone of, many a, none, none of, nobody, or somebody. For example, first, neither of the boys has won the prize. Second, none of the candidates was found suitable for the job. Words joined to a singular subject by along with, together with, as well as take a singular verb. For example, first, the general along with his regiment has arrived. Second, the teacher along with her students has performed. A lot of and plenty of take a plural verb when they denote number. They take a singular verb when they denote quantity or amount. For example, first, there are a lot of beaches in the country. Second, there are plenty of opportunities for you. Third, there is plenty of time. People and cattle are plural. For example, first, people of our country are very honest. Second, the cattle were coming back.